Finally, I am live. I am so sorry I'm late. I know that I said 7 o'clock, but I got here a little bit later to the office than I expected. And then my coffee pot, well, my little Keurig thing would not work. And if y'all know me, y'all know that I can't function without coffee. And so I was trying to get it to work. But yeah, I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm thankful that I'm here. Hi, everybody. Hi. How's everybody doing? Hey, Haley. Hey, Christina. Hi, Diana. Whew. Yep, I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm already breaking out in hives. I know this is very unexpected, but I just felt this urge. I can't explain it, but I just felt this urge to go live tonight. I think I have another live planned next month. So be sure to tune in for that. And yeah, I just wanted to go live tonight for a little bit. Let's see. Everybody's probably still waiting on me. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry I'm late. Hi, everybody. I'm just waiting until everybody can. Hi, Dawn. Oh, it's your first time. Well, welcome to the family. Yep, I got my coffee. Yeah, when I went to press that button on the Keurig thingy, it just would not work. And I was like, okay. And so y'all should have seen me in here. I'm glad that y'all didn't because I was panicking. But thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. I know that everybody is probably super busy. Can't wait to see you again. I saw you in Biloxi, Mississippi. Oh, wow. Did you go to the last show that I did at the Hilton Inn? Yeah, so I'm going to talk about a few things, and then if I feel anything with any of you, I will let y'all know. Be sure, so if you're watching, this is kind of how I work, and I want to explain a little bit. I see visions, and I relay to you what I see. Now, tonight probably will not be as detailed as I usually do. You know what? You never know, honestly. It just depends on spirit. But I relay to you what I see. Pay attention to all the details, the descriptions, if they show it to you. And I have told myself, even if it's just a name or even if it's just a simple hello, or something, even if it's simple, I'm still going to tell you. So I know that how a lot of people have asked, like, well, how does these lives work and that kind of thing? Like, how can you get a read-in on here? Pretty much you just interact with me. So if you're sitting back and you're scared to say anything, if I don't see your name, or even if I feel a soul come through and I don't know who it's for, I'm still going to give the message. So keep that in mind. Hi, Jenny. Hey, Holly. But so please comment on here, and I will be in between. The comments are going by really, really fast, but I'm still, kind of looking through the comments. Be sure to not post anything personal. We're all different people that's like me, that work like me. We're all different. So I can't tell you how others work, but with me, please don't give me any kind of personal information. I know that you're hoping for a connection, and I want to give all of you connections, but hey, Kimmy. Hey, girl, how are you? But as much as I want to give everyone a connection, I can't force this. I don't seek this. I don't go looking for this kind of thing. It has to just come to me naturally. But even if people give me information, like you're hoping for, and you give me names and information, I usually don't connect or anything such as that. I like for the souls to come forward, let them come through naturally. Let it kind of flow, and that way, and everyone else knows you're not giving me any kind of information. But it's not just the messages, y'all. And I know a lot of people, I've had a lot of comments saying, well, you're very animated and and I am. Sometimes it's very emotional and sad and, that kind of thing. But sometimes if they come through singing and dancing and all of that, I still do it because it's going to mean something. It does take me longer to connect. But I feel like every single detail, even their personality, I try to show you their personality because I want you to see the full picture of what they're showing me. It's going to mean something. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I do what I do. I won't ever hold back, and I'm going to tell you just like it is. And remember that what they show me is exact, but the meanings is signs and symbols. I call them signs and symbols, could always mean something more. So that's why I tell you everything, even if some of the things that you get does not make sense right now. Just, keep it in your heart, tucked in your heart, because I know that eventually, hopefully, it will make sense. Some of them might be third party. So let me know in the comment section if you're a third party. Did you just get, a message to somebody, call you one day and say, hey, I had, a connection. I had a reading with someone and kind of told you, and then somebody came through for you. So let me know in the comments if if you're a third party, because third parties can come through. And if they come through, I'm tenderhearted, and I know that there's a reason that they're coming through. So, when I open up, I'm going to allow anyone to come forward. Someone asked if I was going to do a Q&A. Yeah, ask some questions, even especially, I've had a lot of personal questions about my life and growing up with this. And so if you have any questions, and if I see them in here during the live or even afterwards, I can come in here and comment later on. And also comment if you don't get a connection tonight. Hey, the way I see it is when it's meant to be, it'll happen in God's timing. And if I feel anything for you, even scrolling through the comments later tonight, I may, write you then and in the comments. Sorry, my mind's spacing. Okay, so I've got some really good news. Some of you I have no idea. I don't think that my posts are not really going out there or being seen. So if you have ever been to any of my in-person shows, the past few shows, I've actually been walking around the audience and that kind of thing. I'm not just sitting at a table anymore. Now, I will sit sometimes, but the past few shows, I have been walking around, and y'all, I've said this before, but I'm telling you, it's just a completely different energy. I can't explain it. So if you would like to experience the energy, and when I say that you're going to feel it, I can't explain it, but in person, it's completely different. And I'm having a show in Mobile, Alabama. I know I was sold out for the Gulf Coast. I go to the Gulf Coast a lot. And I'm so thankful for everyone who follows me wherever. I'm so thankful for that. But not really a whole lot of people know about me in the Alabama area. So I'm trying to spread a little bit further and go out, So I would love for your support. I would love for all the Gulf Coast people. It's just it's kind of like a straight shot all the way down I-10. And I think it's close to the Florida area or Louisiana. I don't know. So I would love for you to come. It's October 7th. It is a meet and greet and gallery reading. And it's going to be awesome. So we're going to do a meet and greet, and it's going to be an early show. So that way, if you have plans later that night, you can still go have fun. Mobile, Alabama is a really fun place. And I'm going to be downtown historic at the beautiful Holiday Inn in the historic district. It's just an amazing vibe. And so just remember that if you would like to experience in person, I'm going to be walking around. So how my gallery reading works, I'm just going to be walking around the audience, and I'm going to be connecting. And usually my gallery readings last for a few hours. So be prepared to be there for a few hours. It's not an hour thing. I'm just going to let you know. So it's never an hour with me in person. So just keep that in mind. Okay. It will last for a few hours, but I always give the souls opportunities as much as they want to. So there are tickets still available. Please share it. Please get the word out there for me. You can purchase tickets you can go to my Facebook page. It's pinned to the top where it says Angel Lee's going to Mobile, Alabama. And there's a link. Go to I can't talk. Go to the description, and there will be a ticket link in that. Or go to my website and go to the categories events, and it's in there. And my website is www.angellee.org. So I would love for you to come. The tickets are $99, but there's only, I will tell y'all, I only have 110 seats other than like the staff that come and that kind of thing, but they don't count. I mean, they're important to me, of course, and they help me, and I couldn't do it without people that help me. But other than the staff, I'm only going to have 110 seats there. So that's a smaller group versus hundreds of people. So, and I'm going to be doing it for a few hours. So you do have a great chance. It's not a guarantee for everyone, of course, but you have, a better chance because it is only 110 seats available. So just keep that in mind. I'm also going to be downtown. I think it's in Biloxi at this really cool masquerade. And I'm going to talk more about that when it gets closer to date. Now, this is not my event. It's nothing to do with that. This is just something that I'm going to be a part of. It's for beautiful and wonderful, great cause. And I posted all the details about that as well. They're going to have so much entertainment. There's going to be so much. And I'm going to be doing it will be kind of small, little gallery reading while I'm there to support them. And so I have so much stuff. You just go through the events and that kind of thing. But I would love for you to come and support me October 7th. Real quick. I've had people wanting to do one-on-ones and that kind of thing virtual. And I just want to let you know that next month, so it's coming up soon, we have the 4-person group virtual. What this is, so I have different ways that we do this, but this one in particular is where or if you want to purchase this for a gift for someone or something such as that, if you want to like give this to someone or for you, email at angelleeassistant@gmail.com and get them in the 4-person group. We only have 3 spots available. So this is not where you would get your own group and then contact us. Now, if you want to do that, you can, and then we can give you information about those kind of groups. But this one is where it's anyone that would like to be in it can be in it, So if they purchase a seat, then they're in it. And I only have 3 more spots available. So it will be you and 3 other people. So keep that in mind. It'll be you and 3 other people, and I will take my time with each of you. You get full connections and guaranteed. I tell people that if something happens and I just cannot connect, you would get a refund. I would never, ever, ever do that. But that's never happened. Hold on. Let me knock on some wood. But that is September 22nd. So it's coming up fast, and we still have 3 spots. They won't really last long, but if you're interested in this, let me know. Email at angelleeassistant@gmail.com. If you're wanting a full length connection, but you don't really, want to pay for the full price, then this is a great opportunity because it is less than a one-on-one virtual, but you're still getting a just exact thing. You're getting the full length connection through video. So if you're interested, I don't usually put all the details in this due to scammers. Also, with that being said, there will be scammers out. I will never message you and tell you to register or click a link here or whatever, unless it's in here and you absolutely know it's us. They'll use all kind of stuff. Now, I did change my name back to Angel Lee Southern Spiritual Messenger. I did do that, but just pay attention, y'all, because there are scammers out there. And if you have any questions or you're worried or anything such as that, just email us at angelleeassistant@gmail.com. Whew. I had a lot to say, but anyway, and I still do virtual sessions and one-on-ones and that kind of thing. All righty. Yeah, I just wanted to get on here and, I don't know. I just had this urge. I can't explain it. So I told everybody, I'm like, I'm going to go to the office and do a little bit. I have a lot of work tomorrow. So how I work is I scribble. You'll see me kind of looking down and that kind of thing. And then if I do make a connection with you, I'll try to get them out tonight, depending on how I feel. This won't last as long as my usual lives because this is kind of unexpected. And today what is today? Is today Sunday? Today's Sunday. So I know that everybody's got school and all of that tomorrow. So I'm not going to be on here as long as I usually do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Be sure to comment. Be sure to interact with me. Please share this, and please share my event, the October 7th, and I hope that you can come and be there. All righty, let's see. I look like a hot mess. So what I'm doing is I'm seeing if I feel weird. I know that's best way I can explain it. If I feel weird when I see your name, then I know I can connect for you. Now, I'm not going to do like full length, I don't think, because, I don't know, it just never, I'm getting some paper. So I'll keep commenting, just interact with me. And if I feel anything at all with you, then I'm going to try to bring you on. Or if it's just really, really short and I just want to tell you what it is, then I'll tell you that. There is I'm trying to find her name again. It was like Candy or Candace. Let me see if I can find you again. I felt weird with you, girl. So I'm going to try to, let me see if I can. Okay. Invite. Is it not going to? Okay. I'm going to copy a link. Okay. Copy. Why is this laggy? Am I laggy? Can y'all see me? Oh, man. Do not mess up tonight. I'm doing pretty good tonight. Thank you for asking. I just had this really big urge. I can't explain it. I just cannot explain it. Let me find her name again. It was like Candy or Candace, and there was a Diana. Oh, did I go out? There I am. What's going on? My thing is kind of, I think it's the comments. Let's see. Let me see if I can find you again. It was like a Candace, I think. If you could comment again, let me see your comment. I need to see if I can try to bring you on, if I can. I'd love to try to bring you on because there's a few people talking in my ear. So when I say that, I can just like that. Let me see if I can find your name again. Hold on. I think it was like Lad something, Candace something. Was it Ladner? I don't know. Okay, you can see me good. Okay. That's awesome. There. Okay. Candace Lynn Ladner. I feel something with you. I'm going to try to find you, okay? And let's hope I don't send the link to the wrong person like I have before. So, okay, so Candace, we're not friends or anything such as that. So this may end up going into your other folder. So just remember that. If I send you a link, it may go into another folder. And you may have to copy this and paste it to a Google, and it should come up. It should. So let's see. Let's see if we can get you on, girl. Let's see. All right, I just sent you Candace Lynn Ladner. I sent you a StreamYard link, and all you should do is like, remember, we're not friends, so it may go into like your other Facebook. And like I said, y'all, I'm going to just see who wants to come forward real quick. Hold on just a second. Whew. Okay, let me find y'all again. Hold on. Oh, no, where'd y'all go? Can y'all still see me? There I am. Okay. Yeah, on my end, it just shows that I'm going in and out. So as long as y'all can see me, that's all that matters. And I can see the comments, so that's good. All righty. Lisa, let me find you. Y'all stay put because the comments are going by really fast. There was a Lisa, I think Walker or something. I felt something with you. We're going to, and I'm not ignoring anyone, I promise. Just the comments are going by really, really fast. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all, I cannot explain this urge. I was like, I need to go live. So we'll just see what happens. I'm thankful that y'all are here tonight because I know that, it's probably a busy weekend for all of you. All right, let's see. Did it work, Candace? Did it work? Let's see if this is gonna. No, it's not showing that she's seen it. Y'all just be patient with me, please. And we'll try to get her on here. I sent you a link. Let's see if it's going to work. There was a Cheryl too. Let me see if I can find her. Can y'all see me? Because I just went out. As long as y'all can see me. Let me move this. Oh, there's people on YouTube. Hey, YouTube. That is so awesome. I forgot I connected over there. Y'all, please follow my YouTube if you haven't. So I need to start doing more with it, and I'm going to, I promise. But you can go to my YouTube. Just type in Angel Lee, and you'll find me. Just Angel Lee. And please subscribe for free to my YouTube channel. And y'all, I have TikTok. So I'm about to start going live on TikTok because now I'm eligible to do that, to do readings as well. And you can find me on there. I think I'm Angel Lee Messenger on TikTok. So please follow me on there as well. All right, let's see. I don't know. Okay, so for some reason, I'm not seeing comments. Can y'all see me? Because I'm not seeing the comments. What's going on? I mean, I can't see anything. Let's see if this is going to work. Hold on, y'all. Let me find out what's going on. All right, let me see. Can y'all see me? Okay, there it is. What in the world? Okay, so I can't find her. I guess she's not coming on. I guess I can. So like what's happening is, real quick, y'all be patient with me, please. Which I know y'all are, and I appreciate it so much, but I'm like going in and out on my end, and then it doesn't show. It shows y'all's names, but it's not showing what you're saying to me or anything. And then all of a sudden I'm seeing all the comments. So it's kind of being a little frustrating to me. Candace just wrote me. It won't work for me. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Candace, that's okay. So she just messaged me. Candace did. If y'all can see me, let me ask her if can you see me on there? My screen is going off and on. Can everybody see me? Oh, you can see me. Okay. Well, as long as y'all can see me. Okay. So Candace said that she couldn't get on, that it was not working for her, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the connection. As long as you can see me, you know what? That's really what matters. I don't know why my comments are not working right now. And I don't want to. Oh, there it is. Comments are back. You see that? What in the world? Okay. Well, she is not able to get on here. So, yes, ma'am. Okay. All right. So Candace said she couldn't. It was not working for her. But I'm going to go ahead and give you the message. This is just what I'm seeing with you, Candace. So I'm going to go ahead and start, y'all. So y'all just kind of get ready. So I feel a few souls with you, Candace. Okay. So when I saw your name, I felt weird. Okay. And I just have to say real quick, there is this older lady. Okay. There's this older lady that's with you in spirit, and she's coming through a very strong soul. And I'm gonna just be blunt with you. Okay. This is just how she's coming through. I kind of feel like she was like, oh, I don't know about this. Okay. But then it's like she's coming through. Okay. And she keeps showing this beautiful, sweet, sweet smile on her face. And the way that she's making it seem is like she's been with you for a few years. That's how she's coming through. Like she told, like the way that she's coming through is she's been passed for a few years. And it was like she was shocked. Okay. This is the feeling that I get with her. Okay. So really pay attention to this. Like how she's acting, like she's just making it seem like, wow, I didn't know that you could do this kind of thing. So just keep that in mind. You know, there are people, and I'm not saying that she wasn't a believer or nothing such as that in spirits and that kind of thing, but she's just making it seem like, I didn't know that you could do this. But she's making it seem that she's been with you for a few years. So this tells me that she's been passed, okay, for a few years. I'm going to say around 2 to 3 years. Now, this is an older lady, okay? And so keep that in mind. And I feel like she would not go anywhere. She wouldn't do anything without her hair being fixed. And I don't know if she used to kind of have her hair, hold on, like, oh no, I look crazy doing this. But really pay attention, y'all, to the details. If she would kind of bring her hair up just a little bit, like big, okay? And she's like laughing. So I want you to know that she still has her hair fixed like that. I feel like she had to have her hair a certain way and out of her face, and it had to be a certain way. And that's how she's coming through. And she's coming through like a very gentle soul. Okay. Now, when connecting to her, I'm going to tell you, hold on just a second. Now, so what I'm doing, I like to be just open completely with y'all because I want to show you how connections work. Okay. So I'm trying to pay attention to how she's making me feel. I'm trying to see if I feel anything, that kind of thing. And my stomach hurts just a little bit. And I have I just feel like my stomach's a little swollen, if that makes sense. And so I don't know if sometimes her stomach would hurt her or it would kind of give her trouble and swell and that kind of thing. I'm just kind of feeling that. And so I want you to know she's just coming through like no longer like that. Okay. She's a very Christian lady as she shows me her Bible. Now, remember, I'm going to show you exactly how they show me things, but remember that the signs and symbols could always mean something more. Maybe someone has her Bible. Okay. Maybe someone's going to find her Bible, but I feel like she was a woman of faith, of great faith. And she talked about our Lord and that's how she's coming through. Okay. Now she's coming through is like, she's wanting you to know that she'll always be there for you. She's a very gentle lady, but she's making it seem like she was a grandmother energy to you. And she's got gray colored hair and she's coming through very skinny hands and that kind of thing. That very gentle, very petite lady is how she's making me feel. And I feel like her hair had to be perfect. Okay. And a woman with great faith, because again, she shows me her Bible and I feel like that's very, very important. And she's coming through as like, I'll always be. And it's like grandma or grandmama or grandmama or something such as that. Okay. So she wants you to know that she's still with you. Okay. And that to always lean on God, to always do that. She's so proud of you. And I want you to know that. Hold on just a second. Now stay with me because it's coming at me kind of fast. Now to the left real quick. I don't know if she's a third party or not, but I feel like this is rude. When I open up, y'all, there ain't no telling who's going to come forth. So just keep this in mind. Okay. And this is for Candace. There is another lady. Now she's over to the left and all I hear her is going like laughing. Okay. So I feel like she loved to laugh and that kind of thing. And the way that she's making it seem is just give my message. Just give my message. So I feel like she's a third party and you might not understand it right now, but I hopefully you will. But she's been passed for over 10 plus years. And I'm going to say she looks around 50s to 60s is the way this other energy is coming forward to the left of her. So just keep that in mind. And she's coming through very strong, such as Jude, Judy, or a Judith. Okay. And she just needs her family to know, oh, I'm fine. I'm all right. Like just how she's coming through. Just a very laughing. I hear her laughing and that kind of thing. Just a joy is how she's coming through. But I don't know why I keep hearing it's very muffled, but I'm going to show you exactly what I hear. Jimbo. Just like that. I almost want to say it's like, no, I don't, because if it's not exact, I can't show you. Hold on just a second. Let me understand it. Do y'all hear that? I can't make it out, but I'm going to show you exactly how it's coming through. I know it sounds crazy. I know I'm looking crazy doing it, but that's exactly what I hear. Maybe that's a message. Maybe she's mentioning of someone. I can't quite understand it, but that's kind of how I hear it. And she's coming through as like a Jude, Judy, or a Judith. Okay. But I'm going to go back to the older lady that's around you. Okay. This is to Candace. Gray hair. I feel like and I don't know if people still have, like, does she always wear dresses or skirts and that kind of thing? Like I said, she was a very Christian lady. Okay. She's so proud of her family. Hold on just a second. My tooth is hurting. Hold on just a second. Let me understand this. So I try to, as a messenger, and if there's people in here, that does what I do. I'm sure you can understand where you're trying to understand what they're showing you and even the feelings that you may get. I don't know if she's mentioning of someone that's still here. Okay. I don't know if somebody just had something happen with their tooth or some mouth problems or something such as that. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I have to say though, this is exactly what I hear. And again, this is to Candace, like, tell your mother, okay, that it's going to be okay and that I'm okay. This is what I keep hearing. Okay. tell your mother or your mother's family, okay, so it could be pertaining to your mother's family, okay, that I'm okay. I'm okay. I want them to know that I'm okay. She's a very, very sweet, sweet soul. She is very protective of you. She comes through very, very gentle. I see her sitting in a chair, and she wanted you to know that she is still with you. She's still watching over you, and she'll always be. It's like your grandma, but I feel like she caught, like either somebody called her or something. I wouldn't say it's granny or nothing like that. I don't feel that. It's like grandmama or grandma or something such as that. Okay. She's very, very sweet soul. But I feel just a woman of faith. I can feel it through me. And I feel like, hold on just a minute. She takes her glasses off, so she doesn't need them anymore. And that could also be a sign or symbol. Does somebody have her glasses? Are they going to find her glasses? You know, that kind of thing. I have to say this real quick. I hope she's still here. This is to Candace. Okay. This is that Candace. What was her name? Lynn Ladner or something. So when connecting to her, she looks to the left and there's this guy, and I'm going to do exactly what he did. Okay. Really, I know I'm going to look silly doing it, but I need you to pay attention to his movements. Okay. His personality, everything. This is the reason I'm doing this, because I want you to see that they're happy. I want you to see that when someone passes away, that they're okay. Okay. And this was to, again, a Candace Lynn, I think it was like Ladner or something such as that. I'm still connecting with you. This message, the way that it's coming through is like, hey, tell your love. Okay. So Candace, I hope you're still here, because the comments are kind of acting funny. I don't know if you have a partner, okay, or do you have a love? If so, this is for your partner. This is for your love. And there's this guy, and he's coming through, okay, and he's like, yeah, I'm still good looking. Yeah. That's how he's coming through. So pay attention to his personality. You see how, but he's a very young energy. That's how he's coming through, and he snaps his fingers at me. Okay. So usually when they show me them snapping of the fingers, this is a sign or symbol that it was very unexpected. I feel like people were like, what? No, what? Like it was a very, very either quick or very unexpected passing. I'm going to say he's young. I'm going to go with what I feel, between 16 to 19. Like he's a younger energy, and this is for the Candace. Okay. So if you have a love, if you have a partner, he's coming through, and all I hear, let me tell you how he did it. Cody, hey man, just like that. I know it sounds silly, but that's what I hear. And he's like, hey man, tell him I'm in the woods. Okay. You know where I'm at. I'm in the woods. But it's important because his message is this. Okay. I don't know, when he used to talk, he'd be like, yo, Cody, or hey man. But he's a very good looking guy. He's a very young energy. He shows me all these flashes, like boom, 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 of all these different images. And some of these were his cherished memories. And I can see him laughing. I can see his hair kind of blowing in the wind, and he's riding a four-wheeler in a field, and he's just laughing, and he needs his family to see him this way. He needs his family to know that even though he passed at a young age, boy, he lived the life. Okay. He was able to fully live. Okay. And it's important to know the way he's coming through is that when he took his last breath here in the physical world, there was a female energy reaching for his hand and bringing him into heaven. Okay. And he needs his family to know he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared. Even I feel like there's something with that. Does somebody not have the closure? Did they not get to say their goodbyes? Okay. And this is one of the reasons that he's coming through. And he's talking about the celebration just passed. Okay. So keep that in mind. There was a celebration that just passed. Is this his birthday celebration? Is it his death celebration? You know, we grieve for our loved ones here. We do. We cry and we grieve and we mourn our loved ones, but to them, their death celebration, okay, their death celebration and that kind of thing, like when the anniversary comes up and we're, oh no, you know, it's coming up. I want you to know that they're not grieving. They're celebrating. They see their death celebration as a celebration of life. You know why? Because they got to live. Okay. So to them, even the death celebration to them is a time of celebration because they lived. And I don't know why I keep saying like Cody. Okay. So I don't know if that was his name or if he's a mention of that, but he's so proud of your love. And I want you to know that he's still with him. He's like, yeah, man, just tell him to go to the woods and I'll be with him. So I don't know if your love goes to the woods. I feel like I'm just say this real quick. If you have a partner, Candace, I feel like sometimes your partner is not always the best at like being emotional, or like he keeps his feelings to himself, especially that kind of thing. Like that's how he's making me feel. And he's just coming through to say, hey man, I want you to know that I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that you can still talk to me. And I know you think about me, and I know that you miss me. And I want you to know that I want you to live. I feel like your partner like has this guilt of like, man, I'm getting to, live life and wake up every day and getting all these experiences, but he had to die, and he died young, and he's got this group, and it's just his way of saying, I don't want that for you. I want you to live, and I want you to experience life, and I want my family to know that I'm okay. Because when he took his last breath here in the physical world, this beautiful lady was right there to get him. And I want you to know the way that he's making me feel. When he got to see her, tears of joy came down his face. So I want you to know that they're together. And remember the images of him on the four-wheeler and that kind of thing. He's a very sweet, sweet soul. I just seen dancing. Anyway, he's faded. But Candace, that's what I see with you. And I know that some of this was a third party, but I hope that you can understand the grandmother energy that's coming through for you. She could be a grandmother, even a great grandmother. Just keep that in mind. Very strong faith in the good Lord. I feel like her hair had to be kind of big and perfect. And I want you to know that she's right there with you. Okay. So just keep everything in mind. And I hope that you can understand it. The comments are going by kind of fast, so it's kind of hard to see the comments. I can see them. Hold on. Now they're coming through. All right. There was a Lisa on here real quick. I'm just gonna tell you what I feel real quick. If I feel like I can bring y'all on, but there was a Lisa. I think it was like either a Walton or a Walker or around that. The comments was going by so fast, it was hard to catch your name fully. But every time, I'm just going to say something real quick. Every time I saw your name a few times in the comments, that's why it's so important, y'all, to interact with me. It's so important to comment, even just a simple hello or an emoji or anything such as that. Just keep interacting, because if I feel something with you, I'm going to tell you. Even if it's little bitty, I'm still going to tell you. But every time that I could see your name, and it was like a Lisa Walton or a Lisa Walker or something such as that, every time I could see your name, I don't know why, but I kept hearing Pat, like Pat over and over. Pat, that's how it comes to me sometimes, y'all. And sometimes I can't get it out of my head. It would just continuously, Pat. And I'm going to show you how it works, okay, to be a messenger. So when I'm saying Pat, I'm hearing it as well, but then I'm seeing it, Pat, I can see a lady, okay, and then all of a sudden I can still hear, okay, Pat, on this side. I know it's going to sound crazy, but over here I'm still hearing it, okay, but then over here I'm seeing images of her life, and I'm seeing all these flashes. Now remember, they bring cherished memories to heaven with them, okay, and I feel like these were parts of it. And I can see her in the kitchen, and the family's gathered around, and she's laughing, and like she's preparing food and that kind of thing. She's got all the family together. She needs her family, her messages, to show you that she's with you, that she, is with her children, and she's with them every step of the way. But it's so important to remember this specific image of her gathering with the entire family for holidays. Is this a sign or symbol? You know what I mean? So they're going to show me this, but is there a deeper meaning with it? And I always feel like there is. So keep that in mind. That's why I tell you everything. Is it been a struggle to get the family together for holidays? Okay. Or did you continue the tradition of getting the family together for holidays because she wants that to be carried on? Okay. Or maybe these were just some of her memories that she's bringing to you to show you, do you remember this? And to know. But it's so important because she wants you to still celebrate, especially Thanksgiving. Okay. And I don't know why the Thanksgiving, I know that everybody celebrates holidays. Not everybody, and that's okay if you don't. But I understand that holidays are always so special to people. There's a reason, and I feel like it's personal. Is there a reason? Okay, that she shows me Thanksgiving is what I keep seeing. Now I'm just going to put it out, and I'm trying to understand it. Okay, for her to show me that, I've had I've connected to thousands of souls already. Usually when they specify a certain thing, this usually tells me something. Was this a birthday celebration or a death celebration that was close to Thanksgiving? And it's like, oh, Thanksgiving's coming around. I just, it's just so hard without her, is the way that she's making it seem. So she needs her family to continue to get together. Okay. And she's coming through as like Pat. I just keep saying Pat. And it could be more to her name. It could be Pat, Patty, Patricia. I'm not really sure. I'm only seeing Pat. Okay. Now, I don't feel that she just recently passed. I feel that she's been passed for over 12 plus years. That's just how she's coming through. Okay. And hold on just a second. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to give you the message to tell Brid. No, it could be like bridge. It's very muffled. Okay. So I'm only going to tell you exactly what I hear. Oh, I miss your calls too. She was a very bubbly personality. That's just how she's coming through. I kind of see the TV in the background. So it's like her, I feel like there's a reason that she shows me that. Did she watch a lot of TV? Is there a reason that she shows that to me? Maybe she loved watching TV, okay? Because I can hear and see this TV in the background. Maybe it's just her way of saying, hey, do you remember this? They do bring their cherished memories to heaven with them. And I feel like sometimes it's very personal things. And she's needing the bridge or around that to know, oh, I miss your calls too. Because I feel like that's something, whoever the bridge or around that is, that's one thing. I know there's a lot more things as well, but there's this one specific thing that she misses, the calls between them. That's something that aches in her heart. That's something that she remembers and she wishes so bad that she can still do. But I want you to know she still can. In her mind, she can still talk to her. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I feel like somebody said that. If you know of a bridge or around that, remember what she said. Oh, I miss your calls too. Okay. Like I said, she is a very energy. She did show me the number 5 reference. So keep the number 5 in mind. Is this a date? The 5th year, the 5th day? There's going to be something about, is it 5 kids, 5 siblings? There's going to be something about the number 5 reference with her. And she also shows me that she's making it seem that she's actually kind of young. I'm going to say she's coming through as around 40s to 50s, okay, in age. So just keep that in mind that she is coming through, and especially the Thanksgiving, okay? Now, she's a very, like I said, her energy, you remember how I'm like, like her energy. And I don't know why, but I'm going to do exactly what she did. Okay. Now this is to the Pat, and this was to like Lisa Walton or Lisa Walker. There was more to her name, but I couldn't understand it. There was a Pat that was coming through. Remember what she showed. And there's something. And the last thing that she shows, okay, she's got, I don't know what it is. It looks like a brush or something. Keep that in mind. They're going to show the little personal things. Maybe she's singing the brush, hairbrush, and that kind of thing. Okay. But there's this song, and I feel like it's going to mean something to someone, or y'all are going to be minding your own business one day, and this song's going to play on the radio. But this is a song to all of her kids. And it's this song right here. Have I told you lately that I love you? Y'all know that song? Have I told you lately that I love you? I don't know who it's by, but I've heard that song, and that's all I keep hearing. She's singing that song, okay, and she's laughing. She is fading, but there's going to be something very personal with that song, and it's a song all the way from heaven to her children to let them know she's okay. She's at peace, and she's in heaven, okay? So keep that in mind, and just remember she wanted her children to know that she loved them. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Put your scribbles right there. Right, there were many scribbles. I hope everyone's doing good tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I'm going to just, you know what? All right, hold on. Let me get up in here. Thank y'all so much for coming on here. You can also replay this. I just wanted to come on here unexpectedly, and I just had this urge to get on here and spend some time with y'all. Oh no, this live wasn't planned. It was just kind of on the spur of the moment. And I told everybody, hey, I'm going to go live soon, kind of thing. That's why it's important, if you've not followed my page or liked it and followed, be sure that you do that. Because unexpectedly like this, I will go live sometimes. If I get that urge, I will. And thank y'all so much for supporting me and just being here. It means everything to me. So there was a Jenny, and I cannot say your last name. It was like Cast. I know it started with a G. It was like GAST something. So let me tell you how this works. Okay. So that's why I'm telling everyone, please comment to me, interact with me, that kind of thing. Even if I feel just a tad of something, I feel like I can get more, but remember, I can't seek it. I don't feel comfortable to do that. It has to come to me through vision form, and just let it flow. Okay. But I will tell you, there was a Jenny on here. I seen her, Jenny, and it was like GAST something. I'm trying to see if I can see her name again. And I just want you to know, okay, that you have a lot of energy around you. I just want you to know, like right now, like you have souls around you. Okay. And I just needed you to know that. Like I can feel them. When I saw your name, I could see like gathered around you. So I don't know if you're a very spiritual person, but yeah, they're around you. And they've been trying to get your attention. And I can't, hold on. There was a Jenny on here. Okay. Let me understand this real quick. When I saw your name, I could just say a gather of people around you, but it's not like showing me anything. And I know that's very, oh, there you are. Is it Gasta? It went by. I couldn't see, but you understand. Jenny. Okay. So to you, Jenny, I'm going to tell you this real quick. When I saw your name, I see you like sitting there, and there was a gather of people around you. Okay. And one was an older lady. Hold on. She had like whitish gray colored hair, and she had her hand on your shoulder. So out of the blue, if you haven't felt it yet, okay, don't seek it. Don't go looking for it. It'll come to you when it's supposed to, but you will get the chills right through here. Okay. You'll feel it, or like a tingling sensation. Okay. She just comes through as a grandmother energy to you. And she could be like a grandmother or even a great grandmother or something such as that. Okay. And I just needed you to know. I know it's not a detailed message, and I feel like I can get more. So I will pray about your connection, and when it's the right time, it will happen, Then every time I saw your name, I'm seeing a gather of people, a grandmother energy, kind of comfort. She's a comfort to you is the way that she's coming through. And I don't know why, but I'm just going to tell you the way that she's making it seem is you miss her very, very much. And she just needed you to know this grandmother energy. She's got whitish gray colored hair is near you. And when you are just stressed, because I feel anxiety with you for some reason, so keep that in mind. When you're having that, when you're having the anxiety and that kind of thing, I want you to know that she's with you and she holds your shoulder. Okay. And then the people that's gathered around, this is going to sound a little odd now, and this is actually a great thing. I'm going to try to pray for this and get them to show me where I can understand it, but they're talking another language and I can't understand it. So they're all around you, but some of them are talking this different language. And then I hear, shh. So it's like, oh, she can hear me. You know what I mean? So that's what I hear. I know that sounds crazy. So if you have somebody that talks a different language in your family, some of them are there. Now that's a great thing, because people has asked before, can I connect to people that talks in different language or anything, or maybe didn't speak at all? Absolutely. Yes. I've been able to show people that's talked all types of language. They've even written it out before, and I've shared it with people. They usually come through and show me the signs and symbols to understand it, and I've heard them talk English to where I can understand it. So they'll get their message across when it's the right time. But I just needed you to know that. You have a lot of energy around you. So I really hope that they'll come back and show me more. But Jenny, like I said tonight, if I feel it, I'm going to let you know. And there is a grandmother energy that is so strong around you. And she puts her hand on your shoulder, and she wanted you to know that. And she's making it seem like you miss her very, very much. All right, let me put this here. Maybe I can get more for you. But I wanted to tell you. I hope everyone is doing good. There's a Haley on here. Let me see if I can send you a link. Haley, and then I seen an R for the last name. Hey, Ron. Hey, congrats on your job. I'm sorry that I have not got back with you. It has been absolutely crazy, but I'll get back to you as soon as I can, I promise. Tomorrow I have sessions all day tomorrow, so it might be Tuesday, but I'll message you. But congratulations. That is awesome. All right, let me see if I can find Haley. Yep, I could see someone said, I wonder if she can see all the comments. Yes, I saw your comment. Hi, Vera. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Gloria, Cassie, Rebecca, Corey and Brandy. Hey, Madison. Whew. There was a Haley, and then there's like a Diane. I need some more paper. Let's see. Get some more. More paper. All right, let's try to get these on. And there was a Billy on here. I felt it when I seen him. I think it was like Billy Duval or something. I heard a man's voice when I saw his name. All right. If I said your name, please stay on, like comment and that kind of thing. I'm going to try to see if I can get Haley on here. Oh, I might need some more paper. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see if I can get it. Oh man, it's like REM. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Y'all be patient with me, please. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get this Haley. We're not friends, so it might go into your other. Oh. All right, let's see if this is going to work. I'd love to get you on here. To Haley, we're not friends, so I just sent you it's like Ramshar or something like that. I just sent you a message, and it may come. Oh, she responded. Hey, girl. Okay, Haley, see if you can take that link, like copy it and put it into like a Google or something such as that. There's a man trying to come forward for you. So I'm just going to try to understand it. Let's see if it'll let you in. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Hey, Raven. I love your name. My Facebook, there's something going on. It could be my StreamYard or Facebook, but it's acting all crazy. So, all right, let's see. Oof. Let's see if it's going to work. Let's see if we can get Haley up in here. And let's see who this man is that's trying to come forward for her. I hope it works, because I don't know if it's Facebook doing this or if it's StreamYard, but like I'm going in and out. What am I humming? I have no idea. Was I humming? I have no idea. If I'm dazed out, I don't know why. It's took me a lot, and it's took me a long time to do it. And I'll tell this to people that's a medium or an empath or anything such as that. Oh, Haley, gonna work. Hold on just a minute, Haley, and I'll bring you in. Give me 1 minute, Haley. I tell people all the time, you got to find what works for you. There's nobody that's the exact same. Okay. And, there's no sense in like comparing your gift to another gift, because what if this one can do this and you don't, or you can do this and they don't? We all work differently, and you have to find, if you are an empath or you're a medium or you're a messenger, whatever you want to call yourself. I call myself a messenger. It's just how I feel. I have to find what works for me. And I have to pay attention to what the images that they show me, because let's say that there's me and another messenger sitting right beside me. And let's say I'm seeing a flower, an image of a flower. Well, that image to me can mean something completely different to them. So I will tell you, pay attention to the signs and symbols and the images, okay, that you see, because I feel like that's a message. You have to learn what the signs and symbols are. And it may mean something to you, and then it means something completely different to somebody else. So if you're getting images quite a bit, the same type of little images of a different color flower or flower, pay attention to that. Write it down, start a notebook, document everything, and then kind of go from there, and you'll learn what that means. And what I mean by you'll learn is you have to do readings, you have to connect, try to practice, that kind of thing. It just takes practice. It just takes believing in yourself. Everybody has a gift. Everybody. You ever felt like you think of somebody and then all of a sudden they call, or something's wrong? You just feel it in your gut, and then all of a sudden something bad happens? We all have the gift. We all, just some close it off. We don't really pay attention to it, or we accidentally close it off, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to bring Haley in. I hope it works. Hold on. Let's see. Give me just a minute. Why is it not working? What's going on here? Hold on. Oh, I know. Hold on, Haley. Why is it blocking? Let's see if this is going to work. I think it's my StreamYard. I can see you down here, but I'm trying to bring you up here. Maybe it takes a minute. Can everybody? Oh,
it shows us side by side.
How are you?
Good.
Well, thank you for coming on here. Was it hard to do?
No, I had to go to Safari and do it.
Okay, y'all hear that?
Go to Safari, copy. I had to message you back to be able to have the link.
Yeah.
Copied it, pasted it in the Safari, and then it pulled straight up.
So when I messaged her just now, she had to message me back to receive the link. So that's something that y'all may have to do. Okay. Well, thank you so much for being on here. So I just want to tell you real quick, when I saw your name, and it may not make sense. I don't know. It could be a third party. Okay. So just all I ask is, hey, tuck it in your heart, and I hope that it will make sense. And it's not very long. It was just some images. Every time I saw your name, it was going by really quick. I just kept seeing these images. And so I'm going to share them with you. Okay. First, there's this male energy that is with you. And the way he's coming through, like, I'm going to just tell you. So he's been passed. Hold on. Let me understand it. I'm going to say he's been passed for over 10 plus years. That's just how he's coming through to me. And he's like, y'all go on now. Y'all go on. It's my turn. Hey, y'all go on. Like, that's how he's coming through. So pay attention to his personality. Pay attention to all of that. So it's not just the messages, but how he's acting. Like, he's been trying to come to you. Okay. And he's coming through as like Papa or Pawpaw or something such as that. Okay. And he wanted you to know, when I saw your name, I'm like, man, let me tell you what I feel. Man, your anxiety level, you're going through a really tough time, and you needed him to know, okay? You needed him to know that he is with you, because the way he's coming through is, I've been with you. He's making it seem like, I've been with you, baby. I've been with you. That's how he's coming through to me. Like, he's a very sweet, sweet man. But let me tell you what he did. And it was just so important, because every time I saw your name, I kept seeing the image of him. Now, Hold on just a minute. So let me tell you what he did. His personality, okay? So he grabs you by the hand and he's dancing with you, okay? And he's singing with you, okay? And I feel that, I'm sorry. These were some of his cherished memories that he got to bring to heaven with him. And I don't know if that's something that you used to do with him, okay? But I want you to know that he still does it in spirit. And it's his way of saying, hey, I'm with you. And he's coming through tonight to tell you this, to show you you're so, I'm going to go straight into it, okay? The way he's coming through is like, and I just have to say this, he wants you to know you are such a good mama. You are such a good mama. Okay. So I don't know if like he wasn't there. Okay. But I want you to know that he knows about your babies. He knows. He needs you to know that. Okay. And he knows that you're such a good mama. But you let worry, and I am guilty of it too. Let me tell you, you let worry and anxiety and stress. You just let it take you away from the joy of life. And the way he's coming through is look at you. Look how strong you are. When you got knocked down, you got back up. And he is proud of you for that. And he's coming through tonight to show you how proud he is. And when you miss him, remember how he danced and hold your hand, and sing and that kind of thing. I want you to know that he is still doing this. And these are parts of his memories. Does this make sense to you? It does. He's a very, very sweet, sweet man. And it's just his way of coming through to show you that. Now, I don't know. This could be just a sign or symbol. So I'm going to show you another image that he showed me. I don't know if in the end. So hold on. Let me say this, because then say that. He wants you to see him out of that bed. Okay. He's like, I'm in the yard. I'm busy. Okay. Because he was a very independent man. Okay. And he did not like being held in that bed. Okay. He did not want to be in that bed. And he wants you to know he's out of that bed. So when he took his last breath here in the physical world, I want you to know he was up busy again. He was independent, so. And I don't know why he keeps showing me a t-shirt. He was a very simple man. I was coming through. And is that a sign or symbol? Does somebody have his shirts? Does somebody have his t-shirt? So keep that in mind. But I don't know if this was a sign or symbol or mean something more, but I'm going to show you what he showed me. It was just a quick image. He kept showing me him laying there, and I don't know if that was a sign that he was not really responsive in the very end, but I want you to know the way he's coming through is I heard everybody. That he could hear people around him and that kind of thing. And I just want you to know that meant everything to him. He hated that his family had to see him like that, but he makes it feel like very peaceful, his transition. And he's very, very thankful that his family was able to be there. So I hope that you can understand that as well. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't know why, and I don't know if he's mentioning of somebody or if it's him, but I'm saying like an real quick. So keep that in mind. But then I hear called something else. So I don't know if he used to say and then called something else. So keep that in mind. Is he mentioning of an okay? Or just hold on to it. I'm only saying, hold on just a second. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I'm sweating now. Hold on just a second. M-A-L. I'm saying M-A-L. I don't know why I'm got kind of hot. Like he's making me sweat. I don't know if he got hot or sweated a lot or he was just hot natured. And he's like, woo, and he's laughing. He's just a funny energy, and he's coming through just as sweet, and he's so proud of you, and to know that he knows about the baby. He wanted you to know that, and to not let the worry and the stress hold you down in life. He just showed me also another image, and when I seen your name, I had to go to you, and I had to let you know how proud he is of you. I just seen a kitchen table, and I'm seeing this cake. I know it's going to sound odd, but just keep this in mind. He stands at a kitchen table, and I'm seeing a birthday cake, and I'm seeing, I know it's going to sound a little odd. It could be a sign or symbol, but I'm seeing the number 10 reference. The number 10, but then I see 2 candles. Oh, that's a little confusing. So keep in mind. I'm going to go with what I'm feeling. Okay. The number 10 reference is something for the month of October. Okay. So is there a celebration, a birthday celebration, a death celebration with October or something? 10, but then he shows me 2 candles. So is there a celebration 2 times? Is there something in October that for 2 times? Because he's making it seem that Okay, so I don't feel it's just one celebration in October. There's going to be two, and it's just his way of coming through to say, just celebrate my life. Okay, and
Life and death.
What was it?
Life and death. He was born in October and died in October.
Oh my gosh. It's just his way. And that kind of confirms earlier what I was talking about. When people pass away, they still celebrate, So I want you to know it's just his way of coming through to still celebrate. And he wants you to see him that way.
Hush, get out.
Girl, they're not bothering me. I usually have my kid
They're
right
loud.
where I'm sitting. Hey.
Say hey.
Hi. He's like, that guy. Hi, what are you doing? Are you being
No, she's not your
Okay.
next baby. You're the next babysitter.
Hey, what you doing?
You don't include like 1,000 people here. You don't want babysitters.
Hold on, Mama can't get it in. Okay,
You're
there we
fine.
go.
You're fine.
Hey!
Hey.
No,
are you
she's doing
doing?
a reading.
I'm just writing in my notebook, doing all kind of art. What are you doing? Can you draw a heart? Look, can you draw a heart?
I can make a heart with my
What? No way. That is so cool. You are so smart.
Yeah.
You are the coolest.
Get down.
Yeah,
Sit down.
It's not. He just wanted to come
Okay,
through to let you know he knows about your babies. He knows. He's right there with you. And he wanted to come through to show that he's no longer in that bed. Okay. He wanted you to know that as well. Because I feel like he was a very independent man. And he just wanted to come through to show you he is no longer like that. He talked about his shirt, his t-shirt. Okay. And to show you that when you think about him, when you grieve for him, remember that, holding the hand and dancing and singing and that kind of thing. Okay. And he's just laughing. So just remember that. He's a very beautiful soul. Hold on just a second. Hold on. Let me understand this real quick. I don't know who this is. It could be a third party. Okay. So just keep this in mind real quick. I just seen, I'm going to say it's the female energy. I'm about positive. I'm trying to understand it. Just stay with me and let me see what this says. I keep hearing a song. He points, and this is a different energy. Okay. This is not the same energy. Okay.
Hold on.
I don't know if this is a third party or not, but I'm just going to give you this message, okay, and just kind of keep it.
Hold on.
I keep hearing a song, and it's going to be something personal. I just feel that it's going to mean something eventually. Have you ever heard the song Blake Shelton? P.S. This is Austin, and I still love you. You know that song. I know. I should have been a singer. No, I'm just playing. Anyway. I keep hearing, it's me, Shan. 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 Over and over and over. And then I keep hearing the message, tell, and it's like Chris something, Christina, Kristen, something. I can't explain it. It's like, I can tell you for sure, Chris, Chris. Okay. There's more to the name. And it's like, you got to tell her I'm okay. You have to tell her. And I don't feel, I feel like she's been passed for quite some time. Like, you know what I mean? So, for quite some time, and it's just her energy coming through. And there's that song, P.S. This is Austin, and I still love you. Okay. And then, okay. Hold on. There's somebody with your kids right now. He keeps coming through. He says, just call me John. Call me John. Call me John. This is an older man, okay? Call me John. Call me John. And he's referencing your little one, so he's watching over. I feel like he was called. Hold on. I can't force it. Let's see if he'll give me more. Just stay with me. Hold on.
That's a babysitter.
Not the babysitter.
Who is that?
DOR. That's all I'm saying for him. DOR. But then he's like, I don't know. If it's not for sure, I don't want to say. No. I'm going to say DOR, but then he's wanting me to call him John. Okay. And he's referencing your little ones. Okay. Keep it in mind. He's watching over your little ones. He takes his glasses off. Okay. So he had glasses. And he just wants them to know I'm all right. He was an older man, is how he's making it seem. Very, very sweet. He's always smiling. Very sweet energy. So just remember that. He's not always there, his energy, but he's watching over your little ones. So I don't know if there's a connection. I don't know if there's something special about that or some type of connection. He is watching over your little ones. So maybe there's a connection in some way. Remember the DOR, but I'm not 100% on that, but I can guarantee you the John, okay, and he could have been John, Jonathan, Johnny, or something such as that. It's an older man. He wore glasses, and he's referencing your little ones. Very, very sweet. So nothing to be scared of with that. He's just watching over them. But remember, I keep hearing that. Yes, this is Austin. I still love you. She's like giving that song to her family. Okay, so just
Hush.
keep that in mind. But anyway, that's what I see with you. Did you understand the Shan?
I did when you said Chris. When you said CHRIS. That's my
That's all I'm
best
seeing
friend's
with it.
first name, and her last name was Austin.
Oh, hold on, wait.
My
Can you
friend.
repeat that one more time? Can you repeat that? Her
Okay.
first name was what?
My best friend's name is Kristen, and her maiden name is Austin.
Ah!
And her mom passed away when she was young, so her name was Shannon.
P.S. This is Austin. I still love you. Oh my God! She's a
It
beautiful.
took a minute to make
Yeah.
sense.
That's how it works. I feel like you will eventually understand that John as well.
I don't.
Yeah. To
It
keep
doesn't
it in
ring a bell
mind,
yet.
it could be a third party, but he's a sweet, sweet man. And I hope that you'll eventually understand it. But just remember the pawpaw. He's sweet.
I needed that.
Did you understand him dancing and singing with you and stuff?
Yep.
You're a good mama. You're a good mama. You are. You're a good mama. And you're a
I
very,
have 7, and he's never met any of them.
oh, but he knows about your babies. He knows, and that's what he's showing you. He wanted you to see that. He knows the things that you think about. He knows the things that you wonder about. And don't doubt yourself, not one bit. You're a good mama. You're a good mama. And remember, when you feel weak, when you feel like, oh, it's too much, you remember who's beside you. God. God's always with you. He's never turned his back on you. He's always with you. And he is. Okay. So you remember that. Thank you so much, Haley, for allowing me to connect. And he's a beautiful soul. And girl, he's out of that bed. But I hope that you have a blessed night. And thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope you have a good night. I'm going to be praying for you and tell you kiddos, bye.
She said bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Y'all have a good night. All right. Sweet dreams.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
That was an emoji. I love you.
I love you. Oh, my goodness. How sweet. All right. Let's see. They were precious. Absolutely precious. All right. Let's see. How's everybody doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for being here. All right, let's keep going. Our scribbles. I have a lot of scribbles. Get some more paper. Let's see if I can. Might need to get some more. Is the Billy still on here? There was a Billy on here. I think it was like Duval or something. I'm horrible at saying names. So I hope I hope nobody gets mad at me. Be sure to comment. I'm looking at the comments right now. I'm just going to tell you, Billy, I hope that you're on here. But I'm just going to tell you what I feel real quick. Oh, hold on. My head hurts. Hold on just a second. And there's a Diana as well. Let me see if I can find her. Her last name started with a C. It was like C-I something. I get. Let me start this first with Billy. I'm going to say this, Billy. I hope that you're still on here. I just have to say this, and I hope that it makes sense. Okay. Oh, there you are. Hey, Billy. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to try to bring you on. Can you come on, Billy? It's not much. It's not tons of images, but I see an image with you, and I just needed you to know. So I'm just going to, if I have ink all over me, look at this ink all over me. Let's see if I can bring you on. And I'm not ignoring anyone, I promise. Oh, man. Let's see if I can find you. Oh, my gosh. There is so many Billies on here. Hold on, Billy. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Oh, man. Let's pray I get the right Billy. All right, Billy. I'm going to try. Like I said, it's not many images, but I still want to tell you. I still want to. Because I'm hearing a voice, and I feel like I can. All right, Billy. So we're not friends on Facebook. So it's probably going to send you in another folder. Let's see if it can bring you on for a minute. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to bring you on. Will you be okay with that, Billy? Thank y'all so much for being here with me tonight. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh, my thing's freezing up again. I wonder if it's StreamYard doing this to me. You can always go back and replay this in the beginning if you're wanting to experience an in-person. I love these lives. Don't get me wrong. I love them, but it's completely different energy for an in-person show. So if you've never been to an in-person event, especially the past few, because I'm now walking around and that kind of thing, it's just a different energy. And I hope that you can attend. October 7th, I'll be in downtown Mobile, Alabama, in the beautiful Holiday Inn. This is the one that's like circled. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's like the big circled one in the historic district. So there's all kind of cool stuff to do too, y'all. So there's all kind of shops and cool restaurants and entertainment and that kind of thing. So I hope that you can come and enjoy it's an early show. And it's an early show, so y'all can go have some fun afterwards, But tickets are still available. We still have seats. And you can go to my website at www.angellee.org. Go to the event category on my website, and all the tickets are there. Or you can go straight to my Facebook page and click the Angellee's Going to Mobile, Alabama, and it's there. October 7th. And I will be doing a few hours worth of connections. Okay. I've had, I don't remember, I think it was like 40, 50 something souls. The last time for that was like 68 souls. Y'all, I really do my best to try to do as many as I can. So I hope that you can join me October 7th for a meet and greet and gallery reading. Let's see if it's going to work. Hey, Billy. Okay. I got your hello. Hey. Let's see if I can get you on here. Click the link I sent. Okay. All right, Billy, let's see if it's going to work. I'm just waiting for Billy. Billy. Now, I really hope that you can attend it. It's going to be a cool little experience. I love the energy of the shows because, you know, you're really hoping, you know, for a connection. And y'all, I can't explain it. This Biloxi event, when I was walking around and I was making connections, there were people going to other people and giving them hugs. It's just an experience. If you're missing someone, you know, if you are grieving, if you're just, you know, being around other people, even if it's a different situation, a different path, being around other people that can kind of understand you in a way, it's like a healing experience. So even if you don't get a connection, okay, it's still, I've had people tell me, I didn't get a reading, but I left here different. I felt a little bit lighter. And that is my goal, you know. So I hope that you can attend. I really do. Billy, did it work? Let's see who this is. It's just some images that I wanted to share with you. Tickets are, I don't like to give too much personal due to scammers, okay? But if you have any questions now, if you're like worried about something with scamming and all that, you can, because there are scammers out there, always email us at angelleeassistant@gmail.com. I would say the best way is to go to my website, www.angellee.org, and go to the event category, and the tickets are there. Super easy. But the tickets are $99, but this includes a gallery reading and a meet and greet. You don't have to go to the meet and greet, but I would love your hug, you know? So I would love to see you in person and like meet you in person, that kind of thing. But it's a meet and greet and gallery reading. It's an early show, so you can still make plans that night. And it's a few hours worth of connections, and there's only 110 seats. So a few hours of connections, me walking around the audience. Yeah, it's going to be a great little, it won't work for me. Oh, it's okay, Billy. He said it's not working for him, but thank you for trying. I'm still going to tell you. I would have loved to, you know, to experience seeing you. But I just, you know what? It's okay, Billy. Thank you for trying. Sometimes it works for people. Sometimes it don't. I think it's just StreamYard tonight. But Billy, he said he couldn't get it to work. But Billy, let me just go straight in first. Okay. So Billy, what I was seeing with you, the images that I was seeing with you, I don't know why the number 6 kept coming up to me, the number 6 reference. So keep the number 6 reference in mind. Is this a sign for something, a symbol or something for the month of June or something such as that? Okay. Because I'm seeing the number 6 reference. I don't know why with you. So I don't know if it pertains to you. I'm not sure, but I'm seeing the number 6 a lot. And then all of a sudden I kept hearing a guy and he was like laughing. Okay. So it tells me that he's happy, he's okay. I feel like every single detail, even laughter, is a message, okay? My main thing was just to tell you, Billy, and it's not much, but I told, remember in the beginning, I'm like, if I feel anything with you, I'm going to tell you. There's this male energy that's coming through for you, and he's just making me feel to tell you how proud he is of you. And I don't know if that's something that he didn't do a lot or he did it all the time, but he's coming through tonight to tell you that he is proud of you. And he's making me feel like a dad, like a father energy. That's just how he's coming through to me, to you. And he wanted to come through. He's laughing. So I don't know if he was like a fun energy or a joking energy, you know, but every time I could see your name, I could hear him like kind of talking and then laughing. And it's just his way of coming through to show me that he's with you on the other side. Okay. So I wanted you to know that, but I feel like And I don't know why I feel this, but I'm just going to be open with it. I don't know if sometimes you try to reach out to him in some way or you're trying to communicate to him. I'm not really sure. The way he's making it seem is he's been trying to get your attention. And I feel like it's through electronics. So keep that in mind. I don't know why, but I feel that very, very strongly with him. Hold on just a second. I don't feel that he's been passed for a very, very long, long time, but I don't think that he just recently passed. That's not the energy that I feel. I feel that more so of like 6 or more years. So it's just how he's coming through to me. And he wanted to come through today. He's like, I just wanted him to know. It was just urgently. There were all these people he just needed you to know. You just need to let him know I'm proud of him, okay? Let him know that I'm here. Let him know that I'm okay and that I'm in heaven, okay? I feel like you knew that, but it's just important. It's just more of to let you know. And that he's going to be trying to come through. I don't know if you've been trying to reach out to him in some way. I'm not really sure, but he wanted you to know. He's also showing me number 2 reference. So I don't know what that means, if it's 2 kids, 2 grandkids, or the second year, the second date, or something such as that. He just showed that to me real quick. But I have to say that there is, let me show you the image also that he showed me, which is very, very important. When he took his last breath here in the physical world, I could see like this field. It was very, very beautiful. I could see the sun kind of off to the distance, but coming down, and the sun was like coming down like a sunset, like a pink glowy with some orange. It's very, very beautiful. And I'll really keep that in mind, you know. And there was this man, and I don't know if he's generations down. I'm not really sure. I don't know if this was his father or grandfather. But this man is standing beside a flag, okay? And he's just got this real big smile on his face, and he was waiting for him on the other side. So this tells me that there was this male energy, okay, waiting for him in this beautiful field. When they're showing me the flag and I can see it like flapping in the wind, this is a sign or symbol. Was this man that greeted him in the military at one time? Does somebody have his flag? Is it passed down? You know, that kind of thing. Or it's just a sign or symbol that he was in the military at one time. But it's also important because he wanted to show you who greeted him into heaven. Okay. I do feel others around him. This one in particular lady, I'm going to show you a personality, and she could be a third party, Billy. You might not understand it right now, but she's there. Okay. And he's laughing like, oh, she's here. And there's this lady. Okay. And it was just an image of her. And let me tell you what she's doing. She's like, she's got hairspray, and I smell it. It's a lot. And I feel like she used a ton of hairspray. Like she was all about her hair. Okay. But these are the personal things to pay attention to. It might not make sense to you right now, but I'm still going to tell you. Okay. And hold on just a second. He keeps laughing, and he's like, you got to tell him Marge is here. Marge. And I keep saying Marge. Now, it could be Margie. It could be Margaret. Okay. But it won't be anything other than that. She could have been called something else, but I can guarantee you that there's going to be a Marge in her name. Okay. And it could be just part of her name. Okay. But it's important. He needs that passed along to let the family know that she's here. Now, when connecting to her, she snaps her fingers at me. Usually this is a sign or symbol, Billy, that was her passing, kind of like, what? Like, unexpected almost, you know. I do feel a little heaviness in my chest with her. I don't know if that's a sign or symbol. Did she have a little struggle with that kind of thing? But the way that she's making it seem is like, whoo, I'm okay. And I can just see her with the hairspray. So I feel like she was very particular. Her hair had to be kind of up. That's just how she's making it seem. And I feel like she used to wear hairspray and that kind of thing. And she was a life of the party. She was a very funny soul, you know. I can hear kind of. But hold on just a second. Let me understand this. Now, her hair's got to look good. Okay. So just remember that. She's coming through as Marge, and it could be Marge, Margie, and I don't know who she's for. I feel like she could be a third party, but it's important. It's just important to know that, you know. So these could be third parties, but this male energy that's with you, let me just tell you the way that she's making me, the way he's making me feel. He's making me feel like a father or either a grandfather energy, and he's making it seem like names passed down. Okay, so I don't know if you or somebody close to him has his name, but that's the way he's referencing it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, the male energy that just come through first for you. And remember the other man that was there to greet him on the other side. I don't know if you can place it or not, but when I saw your name, I'm like, man, like that's what I'm seeing with you. And then that lady, she's sweet, sweet lady, but I feel like, boy, she had a personality, you know, and she's got that hairspray and she was just the life of the party. That's how she's coming through. She's coming through as Marge, and that man, he's wanting it known, okay, that she's here. So it probably won't, the Marge might not make sense right now, but I do pray that just take some time and understand it. I'm named after my father. Oh, okay. Okay. Now let me ask. I don't like to ask questions, but I'm going to ask this since I've already connected. Is your father passed or the grandfather? Because the first one's the male energy, okay, that's wanting to come forward to tell you he's proud of you. But then the other male energy that was waiting for him in the field with the flag. But he's wanting it known to the family about this Marge. So really, you know, I don't know if you can place her or not, okay? But I do feel, I will tell you this, to pinpoint who she is, I feel that he passed before she did. Okay. So, he passed, and then I feel like he was one of the ones, he wasn't just the only one, but he was one of the ones to greet this Marge. So if, you know, I'm going to go with the way I feel. I feel like there's a connection some way. Okay. So just keep that in mind, Billy. I had to tell you when I saw your name, I was seeing all this and I could hear this man wanting you to know how proud he is of you. And I wanted you to know that. I wanted you to know that. I hope that this makes sense to you, but thank you for allowing me to connect. And you have a pretty good bit of, I feel, energy around you. So I don't know if you're like almost like an empath, like you can just feel things and that kind of thing. I just feel like you feel things. There's a Diana on here. I'm gonna see if I can get her on here. It was Diana, and it was like CIO something, ELF-Y or CIO ELF-I or something like that. Let me see if I can find you. Let me see who this is. I'm hearing talking, and it's two guys. Let me see if I can bring you on here. She's on here. It's like there you are, Diana C. Oh, well, it went by fast. Let me see if I can bring you on here. Let me see who this is. It's just a quick image, but I still want to give it to you. I feel like it's important. Oh no. Let me see if I can find you. Oh man, there's a lot of Dianas. Oh no. Let me see if I can find you on here. Y'all give me just a minute. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Diana, if you can comment again. Oh, well, great. I can't see the I can't see. Oh wait, the pictures. If you can comment, let's see if I can scroll up and find your picture to see if I can find you. Oh no. I'm looking all crazy up in this screen, y'all. And if y'all can't tell, I don't know how to do my makeup, so. My eye is like, I don't think you can see it. I look weird, I know, but my eye, I don't know, I can't explain it. When I connect, it like, that's why if you notice in my book, there is a book out, if you've never read it, called Through the Eyes of Angel Lee. It's by Dr. Sue Clifton. there's a reason that it's half my face. The picture, the cover of it is my actual face of my eye, because I have this spot in my eye, and I was connecting one time and she took a picture and there was a spirit of a little girl, like the actual image. I know it sounds crazy, but anyway, my eye does weird stuff when I connect. It's just super weird, but I'm a weirdo. Let's see if this is going to work. I love to bring you on. I don't know who this man is, but he's just a talking. Hold on. I don't know your, you know what? Try to message me. Can you message me just on Angel Lee? Oh, wait. Is this you? I think I found you. I don't know. I'm going to send you a link. I think I found you. Ow. Hold on. Just see. Okay. All right, Diana. I sent you a link. We're not friends, so it's probably going to come into your other folder. Hi. Okay, she wrote back. Okay, see if that will copy and paste to like a browser. Let's see if it's going to work. Let's see who this is. It's just a few little images, but I still want to tell you. Hey, Brandy Cunningham. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Carla. So what are y'all doing this week? Just work, kids to school. Hi, Julie. Julie, thank you for being there for my mama. She's really appreciated you just talking with her and stuff. All righty, let's see if I can. Let's see if it's going to work. I hope it is. I'm waiting. Is it? Hey! Hi! Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on. Let's see if it's going to work. Can y'all hear her? Talk again real quick.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm losing my voice a little bit, but I'm here.
Oh, are you okay to talk? Because it hurts.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm slowly losing. I was at a competition all weekend, so it's gone.
Oh my gosh. Well, after this, I'm gonna have to ask what kind of competition. So when I saw you commenting, it was just some quick little visions of some things. It's not a full, I feel like there could be more, but I still told myself today, I'm like, if I feel anything at all, I'm going to tell everybody. But there's this, hold on. So let me ask, without giving me any kind of information, have you ever did this before?
No, not really. Not at all. Like, I've watched some of your videos. Family, my cousin has done one with you, but I have not.
You have not. Okay. Well, thank you so much for just giving me a chance and for being on here tonight. So I don't know if you're even going to understand this. I tell people I'm opened up. It could be a third party. Okay. So just all I ask is, hey, just keep it in mind, because I know that it's for somebody. But when I saw your name, I heard a voice go, oh boy. I'm like so excited, like, oh boy, it's me. Like, that's how he's coming through. So really pay attention to that. Like, oh, he's so excited. He's getting to come through. But I'm going to relay this message. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I see and what I feel. Now he's coming through between 60s to 70s, and he's making it seem that he's been passed for over 9 or more years. And I'm just going to say this, but don't answer me, but I have to ask it. I know that sounds crazy. If you have, it's not a question. I'm just going to say it. If you have a partner, do you have a love? If you have a partner or something such as that, and I don't know why, but I'm just going to say it. If you have a partner, I just feel it's for your partner, and I don't know why. So, and he's coming through, and I know this is going to sound, but he's coming through, and he's like, I'm Ralph. Just like that. I mean, just, woo. And he was so excited that he was like, oh boy. Like he was like very patient man, a very patient man, very smart man, a very smart man, a very gentle man. But I feel like he could also love to laugh and smile and have fun and that kind of thing. And he was just, oh boy. He was so excited, that he was when I felt you. And I want you to know, I say he's even around you, and he's so thankful for you and the family. So keep that in mind, that he's very, very thankful for you, and he's mentioning your partner. And I'm going to say he's around 60s to 70s, maybe late 60s to 70s, around that. And he's got the prettiest smile, and I just want you to know that. But hold on just a second. Now, the image that he was showing is to let you know that he's around you and the family. He's referencing your partner. He's very thankful for you, especially you and the family and that kind of thing. So keep that in mind. But he was showing me a really pretty image, and I just wanted you to see it because it was really pretty. He has he stands. I feel like everything that they do, even if it's standing, it might not mean something, but I feel like as a messenger, that's a message. He stands with strength. It's important to see that, So keep that in mind. He's standing and he's hanging on to a chair, just like the back of the chair. He's hanging on to, like I say, like a high back chair, and he's hanging on to a wood chair. I know it's gonna sound odd, but really keep that in mind, the description. And he's hanging on, and he looks down and he smiles, and there's a female sitting in the chair. Okay, so this tells me that they're together in spirit. Just a second. She comes through a very gentle, just very, very gentle. And she's just smiles, and she says, I just want my children to know that I hugged him when I got to heaven, like they asked me to. Because I feel like somebody asked her, like, when you get to heaven, will you hug him for me? She did. And that's why it's so important for everyone that's listening tonight. Talk to your loved ones. Tell them, even when they're laying in the bed, and even if they cannot respond, y'all, they hear you, okay? And I feel like somebody told her this, and she's coming through to say that. And hold on just a second. And then the next image, real quick, I could see her, and I feel like she lived and breathed her kids and her grands. That's the way that she's coming through. And she says, can you tell her? And all I see, this is going to sound odd, just keep it in mind, I'm seeing these bubble letters going like fireworks. I know it sounds silly. And all I see is S. If you can find S, let S know. Oh, I held the baby. Oh, I held the baby. Oh, gracious. That's what I keep hearing. And I can see her leaning down going and playing with the baby. So I want you to know that she got to hold the baby, and I feel like she got to hold the baby before anybody got to hold the baby. So she wants her family to know that, because somebody wonders that. And I hope that's for people that is watching tonight and listening. If you or somebody that your family or somebody, you're missing someone in heaven, and you think, God, they're not getting to see this. They are. They get to hold the babies and, love on these babies before we even get to, So it's important to know that. But he's just laughing. And he's just coming through, like I said, standing in his strength. He's very thankful for you, and he needs, your partner to know how proud he is. And he keeps saying, let's bet on it. You tell him. You tell them how much I love them. Bet on it. I love them more. You bet on it. I love them more. And that's his message. I don't know why he's saying that, but I hope you do. I hope you understand. But you see his personality. And then, hold on. I'm telling you, while I saw your name, this is what I'm seeing. And then there's this man. I don't know if he's any connection to him or not, but let me just show you what he did. It was just a quick image, and he was standing. I'm going to do it. Hold on. Look, I got to do exactly what he's doing. I know I look crazy. Okay. So he stands, there's a tree right here. Okay. Whew, I look rough. Anyway, don't look at that. Don't look at this. Just pay attention to the image. So there's a tree, okay? He stands beside the tree, and it looks like a plate of food. I know it's going to sound odd, so just keep this in mind. And this could be a sign or symbol. when they show me these signs or symbols, such as a plate of food, that can mean much more than what maybe he loved to eat. Maybe there's something about it. Maybe he struggled to eat in the end, and it's his way of saying, "Hey, I can eat now." You know, so keep that in mind. That plate of food. But he's looking, and he goes, and he spits something out of his mouth. I know this sounds silly, okay, but he's going, "Hey." And he's like trying to get your attention. Okay. So he's over here. I know it looks silly, but that's what he's doing. He's standing, and all of a sudden he looks down, and this, all I'm saying is a plate of food. And you're going to think I'm nuts, but just keep this in mind. It's either two things. This man, remember the man in the beginning? This is another connection, by the way. This is not the same guy. This is somebody else.
Yeah.
Remember the man that I've been connecting to, Ralph, or around that name? Very sweet, sweet guy. He says, hey, that's Wayne over there. Wayne's just wanting to come through to show you love. He's here. Just like that. That's the man that's standing beside the tree. And I see a plate of food, and it's either two things, or it could be one altogether, and it's either cheesy mashed potatoes or cheesy mac and cheese. I can't tell you which one it is, but it's one of the two, okay? So really keep that in mind. But it's also, I feel like, a deeper meaning with it. Like maybe, you know, he's able to eat. Maybe there was something with that, you know what I mean? There's going to be a reason that, you know, he shows me that. So keep that in mind. But I want you to know that this man, that it come through in the very end, he's with you a lot. But he's a funny man, and he's asking about his hat. I feel like he always had a hat or something with the personal about a hat, but I feel like he was a very independent man. Okay, that's how he's coming through to me. A very independent man. I can do things myself, but he loved his family with everything. And I feel like he was a very playful energy. And I just wanted you to know what he's doing. He's able to be outside again, you know, and he's watching over you. I needed you to know that. So I don't know if you understand that or not, but it's important to see every single detail. Even me, I know I look crazy getting up, standing, but that's what he was doing. He was standing beside a tree. Maybe he planted a tree. Maybe there's something personal about the tree. I tell people all the time, got to pay attention to the descriptions and what's around them and that kind of thing. But yeah, he's just over there eating, and he's happy. You know, there are others, I feel them, but they're not coming through at this moment. I do feel an older lady that's with you. But I wish that she would come through more, but I don't want to force it, but she's there. She's there. But does this make sense to you? Or some of it?
Okay, so it does. So
Okay.
Back to the very beginning about Ralph. So
Okay.
Ralph is my husband's grandfather. He passed away in either 2010, 2011. He was big into horse racing, like betting on horses. For the bet then.
I'll bet on it. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
And he was very playful and everything. He
Yeah.
was just absolutely awesome. Now fast forward, his wife, my husband's grandmother, passed away in December of 2021. Hold on. Yeah. And at the time I was pregnant, and now reference to the letter S, my mother-in-law's name is Susan. And over she's like, I wish you could have just met the baby. I wish you could have just met the baby. So that's where that comes from. So she passed away. I had my baby in March. So that's where
Wow, she did. She got to hold and kiss the baby's feet and everything. Oh my God.
Yes.
Beautiful.
As for
Wayne,
that lived next to me most of my life growing up, because my grandparents lived next to me and he lived with them, and he was always outside. He was always in the garden.
Yeah.
Again, always outside underneath the shade trees.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the tree. That's why I tell people I felt like I didn't want to sit here. I wanted to get up to show you which side he was on of the tree. That's crazy. Okay.
Yes. And I used to always take food when I would go over there. He would always be cooking dinner. And I'd, go outside to help with the chickens and stuff. And I would go and I'd take a plate of food from him. And his macaroni and cheese was really good. So
That's sweet though that you did that. You know, they bring their cherished memories to heaven with them, and that could have been a more personal message for you, like he's reminding you of the things that you did for him. You know what I mean? So it's so important to see that and to know that he's also with you. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you and to let you know that these souls are okay and they're happy, especially that Ralph. I loved when he went, oh boy, like that's how he was going through. And you remember to pass that message, you bet on it that he loves them more. And he says, I can bet on it. And that was his message. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
And I hope I'll be praying for you. And wow, if I feel anything else with that lady, I'll let you know. But I'm so thankful. I know I look crazy getting up, but I'm like, no, I need to show you the tree, and show you that. But anyway, thank you so much for allowing me to connect. And I'm so sorry for your loss, but girl, she held that baby. She held your baby. So, what competition? I had to ask.
I had like a CrossFit competition, so it's like weightlifting and cardio and everything all kind of rolled into one. So
what? That is amazing. Do you teach it and stuff?
No, I just do it.
I need to do that. So I have hypothyroidism.
Mm-hmm.
I struggle. You'll see it like people. I'll lose like 40, 50 pounds and then I'll gain. And then it's like constant. It's just a constant. But I've had weight issues ever since I had kids. So 1 minute I'm fine. I'm doing great. And I'm eating very healthy and that kind of, and the next minute I'm like, ugh. So that's awesome. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to connect and let you know how proud they are of you. All right. Thanks, girl.
Right,
have a good night.
You too.
Bye. Oh, he said, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Well, anyway, y'all, I think I am going to go ahead and call it a night. It is 9:17, and I know that people, including me, have to get up super early. I did not realize. I was only going to be on here for an hour. But anyway, I was late. So anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to get on here. I just had this urge to come on and connect. I'll be coming back to do more free readings and that kind of thing. Be sure to like and follow my page because unexpectedly, I will just come on here and go live and that kind of thing. And I don't want you to miss any updates. Please support me. Please come to the Mobile, Alabama show. Tell people, not everyone knows, about me in the Alabama area. So please help me. The Gulf Coast, everybody, the ones that come to my events and support me. Even if you're not there, share it. You could definitely help by sharing and that kind of thing, even if you can't come. And bring people over, y'all, and let's show Alabama a little bit about what I can do and that kind of thing. I'd love to, you never know who needs this kind of thing. So it's not too far. It's not far at all down the road from the Gulf Coast. I am not 100. It's hard to plan things, to be honest, with my dad. My dad is in hospice. He has his good days and his bad days. And so I'm very worried about planning too much ahead of time. But so I don't know when I'm going to be coming back to do another event. It just really depends. So if you are wanting to come to one of my in-person shows, I'm having one October 7th. All the details are on there. I don't know when I'm coming back. If I'm even, it might be a little bit, is all I'm saying. I'll definitely come back, but I just don't know when. So this is your opportunity to come because I don't know when I'm going to have my next show. Just really depends. But thank y'all so much for praying for my daddy. Him and my mama's on here tonight. They're saying thank you for your prayers. Let's see. Daddy is having a lot of people trying to answer some questions real quick. If you have any questions real quick before I go about regarding how I see or stuff like that. Sorry. Wrong. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing here. There we go. That's my mom and daddy. It says, thank you for your prayers. Daddy is the one that does all of my speaker systems. And he was the inside man. He was the one that did everything. So it's been really hard not having him there. Yeah. But I know that, he would want me to continue and that kind of thing. And let's see. Someone said I sent a star question. I'm trying to see. What does that mean? I'm trying to understand. I don't understand the stars. I think you can send stars and stuff like that. I appreciate it. I'll have to go and look. You'll have to let me go look. And you might have to email it, angelieassistant@gmail.com. But I'll have to go and look. I'll definitely have to go and look for you. Let's see. Yeah, and I appreciate all of you praying for my dad. But yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to tell you I am or I'm not. But I'm not really sure when I'm going to be doing another show. It just really depends. I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with my dad right now. But I am having a show October 7th. So if you like to come and be a part of it, I'd love for you. I'd love for you to be a part of it. Alrighty. Let's see. I was trying to, do I ever have a connection with the mean soul? I forced a connection one time. I'm very open of telling people this. We all work differently. I'm not saying that people don't do it. I don't know how other people work. I can only tell you how I work, but I was kind of bullied into forcing. I'm tenderhearted and I'm learning to stand up for myself. I'm learning, and I was kind of forced. I told someone I didn't feel anything, and they just continued and made me feel horrible. And I forced it. I seeked it, and I went looking for this person, and it was really scary. It was really, really scary. I could hear a lot of screams, and I'm just going to be open with you. I could see him being tortured, and it was very, very scary. And I broke the connection, and I got sick for over a week. I was very, very scared about my health. And I now understand, like, oh, you don't do that kind of stuff. And anyway, it's been a few years, and I still can see that image sometimes. So it really did something to me. And so I don't ever force it. But yes, there are negative energy as well as good. I will never tell you that there's always just, always so great, bubbly, cheerful spirits and souls. No, there are very, there can be very dark. And that's why I don't force this. Can't tell you how others work. Maybe some people can go and just connect with who you're wanting for, and that's awesome for them. That's how their gift works. But with me, I'll never force it. I'll never put myself or the people that I'm doing it for in danger. Now, with that being said, if I can't connect with you, let's say you've been on here and you've never had a connection with me, that does not mean that your loved ones are in hell or that they're stuck or that they're upset with you or nothing such as that. It is all about energy. I learned I don't know it all. I don't know it all. I never have told anyone that I know it all. I've just been learning as I go. And I have learned that souls have to learn how to come forward. That's just the way that they make me feel. They have to learn how to use the energy to come through and connect. So I'm just answering some questions right now. Let's see. How does that work when you have a paid appointment? That's a great question. So, so I do a lot of free, just so you know. I don't really never post it other than I do free on here. I try to give as much as I can, but I do paid as well. And I know that it's not easy for some people. I know that, but so how a paid session works. Let's say you paid, and a lot of people, they have they're good and they're bad. I've had people tell me, oh, it's not a gift of God because you charge for it. If people only knew the amount of readings that I have given free monthly, I give back as much more actually than what I make. People have no idea. But so I do give back, but I was working a long time ago when I started doing this, and I was working and then coming home and doing free readings all the time. And then, it was like I was not there for my kids. It was just too much for me. I was being used up. And that's just how I felt. I had nothing left. Like by the time I was finished with free readings and work and house chores and I had nothing left. And so I decided there was more things going on in my life. I had to end up, quitting, and I ended up focusing on this, and I decided to do this full time. So yes, I do charge for personal readings, and I give free as well, but my paid readings with that, I had to say that real quick because I know some people have wondered about that kind of thing. So my paid readings, it depends if you do one-on-one or if you do it through virtual. They both work the same. Some people love the one-on-one experience in person, that kind of thing. But the virtual would be where you would email at angelleeassistant@gmail.com. That's the first thing that you do. So if you want to book a reading, if you want a family group, if you want to, just a group or a 4-person group, or if you just want it to be for you, or you may want to gift it to somebody, the first thing that you do is email at angelleeassistant@gmail.com. And then Meredith, my assistant, will send you all the information. And there's a lot. Okay, there is, but because we give so many different options to people, we want to be very clear in it. So please read every line, because a lot of people don't read it. So please read it. Once you get all the information, she will let you know. You will let her know which one works for you, or if you need any further, questions needed to be answered, that kind of thing, just email us back, that kind of thing. And you let her know which option works for you. And then she would send you, or I think she sends you now, the available date and time, that kind of thing. So you would just let her know what you would want, the available date and time, that kind of thing. And it would be booked. So it's super easy to book. And then a few days before the session, it's usually a few days or maybe 2 days before, usually, I will personally email back and just remind you about our session. And I'll never ask you for anything private of who you're hoping for or nothing like that. It's just pretty much remind you, and hey, this is where we're going to be to connect, that kind of thing. Is it through Facebook Messenger video? It used to be through Zoom. Right now my Zoom's messed up. So, that kind of thing. And then the day of the connection, we will connect. I will be video, and I'll do just like this, but it will be a full length connection, Oh no, Amber, you're fine. You're good, girl. No, I love answering questions. No, don't be sorry. You're fine. And this is some of the things that people have been curious about. So I wanted to explain in further detail because I've had questions like that. So no, you're fine. But let's say for some reason, let's say we start a connection and I just can't connect. I can't. That's not really happened. I think one time I felt a little bit and I was able to give them some connections, but I was like, I feel like I can get more. So it was like a few days later, I prayed about it and I gave them more. But usually if I cannot connect for you, let's say nothing comes through, you would get a full refund. Absolutely. But usually I've been able to connect. I always pray beforehand. So that's kind of how it works. We'll do it virtual. So you can be anywhere in the world and we can connect like this. Usually the connection lasts for about an hour, sometimes a little more, depending on the souls. I've had also questions. Do you do paid readings and is it just one soul? No. I don't do sessions by souls or nothing like that. Usually when I do connections, there's multiple souls that come forward. So I will never refuse a soul. I'll let them come all in, so that's kind of how a paid session works. If you want to do a family group, you can do it virtual. We've been able to post a link, and if you're in different locations, it's no problem. We can send that link to them, and y'all can all pop up on video, and y'all can all see me, and I'll just make a connection, a big family group kind of thing. It just really depends on what you're wanting. I can vouch there's definitely more than one soul. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't stop, does it? Let's see. Let's see. Is the connection based on the spirit's energy or the person seeking the connection? That's actually a really good question. I really feel that it's kind of both, to be honest with you. If you come in very closed off, like for instance, when I do a gallery reading, you know, and I'm doing a big show or something, if I can tell the audience is kind of like, I'll walk around. I'll walk around and I can feel blocks. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I can feel it. Walls being like, ooh, like they want it so bad, but then they don't. Or you'll have skeptics come in, which, by the way, I love skeptics. Which you need to be skeptic. I think everybody should be skeptic because you just don't never know these days. So it's healthy to be skeptic. I would understand that completely, but you can just walk by people and you can feel the walls coming up. And it's harder to read the energy when you're like the whole time. So it needs to be, you know, you need to have some type of open to help with the energy flow, if that makes sense. But it's also the energies. You know, if they come through and they're very personal, like, oh, hey, like very bubbly and out there, they're probably going to come through. If they're very quiet, they've come through. You'll never believe the ones I've had people go, oh my gosh, I can't believe they're the ones that come through first, you know, but yeah, it just really, you know, I think it depends on both. I was sort of a skeptic until tonight. Kristen was my best friend in high school, and I knew you were talking about her, and it was her. Thank you so much for saying that. And that's why I tell people all the time. It's very healthy. I'm not upset that that people are skeptic. It's healthy to be skeptic, absolutely. But I'm so thankful that you said that comment and that you're here giving me a chance tonight. That's all I ever asked for. It's just a chance. But that's why I show people their personalities, because it's the personal things that matter. You know what I mean? Like how they act, what they're doing, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, there's some really good questions. But anyway, I'm going to have to read. Hey, Casey. Hey, girl. Let's see. So many people give me funny looks when I speak of you, and I will tell them that your gift is life-changing. Thank you for that. I've had so many people asking me, like, how do I handle, I'm so excited. I had a connection and it was life-changing for me. It just helped my healing process a little bit more, and I want to share it, but people just, you know, and I just tell people, I'm like, you know what? How did it make you feel? You know, we're always more worried, and I'm the same way, worried about what other people think and that kind of thing. But it's not about them. It's about you. How did it help you or your family? How did it help your heart? How did it help your soul? You know, until someone walks your path, until somebody, and I pray that everybody deals with death. Unfortunately, we're all going to die one day. We all, you know, and it's just the truth, you know? And so I pray that the people that do that has never had to experience what you've had to experience, you know, or turn their head up or nose up to you when you're trying to share something to them. And let's just pray that they don't ever have to walk that path that you have, you know? So it's really of how did it help you? How did it make you feel? And it's okay if people don't want to listen or think, oh, the devil or whatever. It's okay. You know, I've had big rocks thrown at me before, and I will continue, but you can't let it affect you. And you just got to keep going the path that you feel God is leading you. And I feel like the people that throw stuff and throw rocks and judge without knowing me or even try to get to know me, I feel like God's got the shield around me and is telling me, you know what, it's going to be okay. You know what I mean? And you just keep being you. You just keep doing you. And that's what I'm doing, because I have had it all. Protesters, people throwing rocks at me. I've had it all. Death threats. I've had it all. And it's not stopped me. It's actually just made me stronger. And it's actually just made me want to show people more about God. So, and that's the reason why I do what I do, is I want you really to not look at me. I just want you to see about heaven and know that there's. How do you pick whose comments you read? I don't. I just the comments go by really, really fast, and so while I'm looking, I'm trying to scroll through and read them. Sometimes it'll stop. I don't know if it's like that on your end, but sometimes some of the comments will kind of slow down and then it'll go back fast and stuff. So I'm just kind of picking and choosing. I wish I could read all of the comments, and I usually do. Like when I'm done and I'll go home, I'll scroll through the comments and read a lot of the comments and stuff. But how I choose to Cheryl Keeler, you said I love your accent. Thank you. But there is a female with you. Hold on just a second. Oh, what in the world? Hold on, Cheryl. Hold on. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hold on. I just gotta. Hold on just a minute. That's how it works. You see how spirit works? Cheryl said, I love your accent. And I'll soon. So let me tell you, Cheryl, let me just tell you real quick. This is what I just saw with you. So when you said, I love your accent, and I read it, I just seen a girl spin around. She just spin around. That's what I'm seeing. I see visions like, and so when you said, I love your accent, and I read your comment. So I was trying to answer one of the comments, like, how does this work? I'm just reading the comments. And if I feel anything or see anything in my mind with you, then that's how, so that's perfect of how, yeah, they just pop on in, don't they, Betsy? I just have to tell you this real quick, Cheryl. Hold on. Let's see what she's got to show real quick. This is for Cheryl. She said, I love your accent. And then when I read it and I said, I read your comment, I seen a girl and she just like spun around like, oh, she doesn't really seem that old. Okay, so it was just a quick little image, but I'm still going to tell you because she popped in. Okay. First, I see her outside. I can feel the wind on my face. Is a very beautiful image of around her. She's trying to paint a picture for you and her family to remember her by. I can see her. Usually this is a sign or symbol that she's free. And it's important to see that. Usually when they do this, and they put their head back and they close their eyes and they spin around, this tells me that she's free. She's free from sickness. She's free from pain. She's free from all of it. She was so tired. That's the way that I feel with her. But no matter what, she was a very bubbly energy. I just feel that with her and just, but I'm going to tell you the way that she's coming through. And I feel like she endured so much here in the physical world, especially in the end, that when she took her last breath here in the physical world, it was like relief. Okay. That's the way that she's coming through. And she has got her arms out like, I'm free. Oh, I'm free. I'm free. And I hear her laughing. When I see her outside, I feeling like the wind and that kind of thing with her. And so pay attention to that as well. Like the details around her. I feel and hear, I smell it too. Hold on just a minute. Like salt water, like the ocean. So I don't know if she loved the water and the ocean and that kind of thing. Or these some of her cherished memories? You know what I mean? So really keep that in mind as well. Like, was these her cherished memories to the ocean? Did she love the water? Did her family maybe go and, go on a trip to the waters or something about that? Oh my gosh, that's my sister. Oh, she's with you, Cheryl. And you made that comment. You liked my accent and it just, boop, just like that. And she wanted you to know. And that's how this works. I was answering that comment about how do I do this? Like reading the comment, just like that. If I feel something with you, I'm just going to tell you, they'll just boop, pop in like that. Now when connecting with her, remember she's free. Like, don't grieve for me. I'm okay. She did show me the wind's kind of picking up, very, very beautiful around her. And she looks up and I can see balloons hitting together like boop, 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 and they're flying in the air from the wind. It's very, very beautiful. But on the balloons, I'm seeing the reference of a number 9. So keep that in mind. A sign or symbol. Is there something about the 9th day, 9th year, September? Is there something special about the September? Is this a birthday celebration, death celebration? I do feel, hold on just a second, I feel a little, so she's showing me a little bit. So try to, y'all pay attention to this because I feel like it's important. When connecting to her, I feel a little numbness in my tongue for some reason. So I don't know if it was a little hard for her to speak or, I'm trying to understand it. And I do feel my mouth is a little dry and then a little nauseous, a little dizzy. But I just want you to know that when she took her last breath here in the physical world, I want you to know that she's completely healed. She's out of the bed. She's able to move. She's able to run. Okay. She's able to enjoy. She's able to be with her loved ones. I want you to see that she is able to live. Okay. And she wants you to know that. See her the way that she is, not how she was in that bed, not how sickly she was, not how weak she is, but how she is now. So keep that in mind. How she is now. That's exactly how I want to say how she is now. How she is now. She's free. She's free. She's laughing. Okay. I can see the hair blowing, the wind blowing through her hair, so it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And this is how she wants you to see her. She just showed me an image. Hold on just a second. It was just I don't understand it, but I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. So just kind of keep this in mind. She is starting to fade. She's going towards this beautiful light, but she smiles. So she looks behind and she smiles at you and she needs you to see this of her. Remember her this way as she's walking towards the light. But as she walks towards the light on both sides of her, I'm seeing there's rose bushes on each side of her, and she takes a rose and she smiles and she smells it and she just puts it to her chest and then she puts it behind her ear. So she has a rose behind her ear. I don't know if this is something very personal. I feel like there's a deeper meaning behind it. Did she have rose bushes? Does somebody have these rose bushes? Is there something about Rosie, the way that she's making it seem as we're going to the light together? And I want you to know that I'm happy. I want you to see me this way. I'm free. I'm out of the bed. Okay. Very, very sweet soul. Hold on just a second. Anyway, that's what I saw with you. Very, very beautiful. I don't understand the rose bushes, but I hope that you do. I don't know if did she have rose bushes? Does somebody have the rose bushes? Is she mentioning something about a rose or Rosie, Rosa? I'm not really sure. But I've seen her walking towards the light. She puts the rose by her ear and she turns and she smiles at you. And I want you to say that when she smiles, that she's almost glowing. Okay, so she's absolutely beautiful. Thank you. She's with my mom, Rose. Your mom's name was Rose? They're together. She's free. That's how that works. I was going to explain a little bit of how I do the comments and that kind of thing. And she's absolutely beautiful, but I just want you to say that she's out of the bed. She's out of the bed. I see her around the water. Very, very beautiful. I'm so sorry for your loss. But she's free. Relief. She's free. She did show me too the number 4. I forgot to tell you. I did see the number 4. I don't understand the reference of the number 4. Is this a date? 4 kids, 4 siblings, the 4th year. I just saw the number 4. I feel like she's making a big deal about it. But anyway, that's what I see with you. And thank you. You said you liked my accent. So yeah. Anyway, well, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here. If I don't get the scribbles, and I scribbled some, but I will try to post them tomorrow. I have sessions all day tomorrow, so It'll be a little bit. She has 4 grandchildren. She wanted me to take as my own. Is that what you said? So you understood the 4. She had 4 grandchildren. For her to show me the 4, it was her showing love to them. Absolutely. Well, thank y'all so much for being a part of tonight, for you giving me a chance. I hope that you all have a wonderful week. I know that we're all sometimes dreading Mondays, you know what I mean? But I hope that this week, is a great week for you. And remember about one of the souls came through and he showed to someone, I think it was to the Haley, you let the stress and the worry weigh you down and you have all this beauty in front of you. And even though you're stressing and even though you've got all this going on in your plate, look at what you do have. We think about what we don't have. We think about the anxiety. We think, you remember the soul that come through to say that. I hope that it can also give you a message too this week. And even me, I'm going to vow this for myself because I have so much I'm worried about. Let's try to just place it in God's hand, let God take care of it, and let's enjoy the little things that we do have. Because in just an instant, it could be took from us. So let's enjoy the little things in life, and yeah. Anyway, I love all of you so much. I hope that you all have a wonderful night. Thank you for being a part of this live. I know it was unexpected. But I love you so much. And if you have any questions regarding sessions, I hope that you can purchase those tickets tonight, support me, help spread it out there, share this live tonight. Please share and like the live because that helps too. Believe it or not, that helps. So please like and heart the live and that kind of thing. Help me out. I love all of you so much. Y'all have a good night and sweet dreams. I'll get the scribbles out sometime tomorrow. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.